Sometimes people, they beat themselves in the thought level. There are so many people in the world who kill themselves. This suicide. Enlightenment is you discover a lavish rainbow around your head. Your aura will be luminous. You will be, magnified by the cosmic energy. Christianity has been politicized a lot. The most politicized religion is Christianity. Religion should not be politicized. Buddha is ultimate solution for the world, for the agony. Because we react to the agony, we react to the misery, and we be very happy to the bliss. Pleasure, we welcome it.
Latest Nepal.
Why suffering is bliss in the field of spirituality?
Suffering is blessed in the field of spirituality because if one suffers, he might develop a category of witness inside his consciousness. Suffering bless you witnesshood, awareness. If you suffer, if you have a wound, you are aware to the wound, right? So yogis, they invite suffering in their life because they can witness it. They can get more conscious to their being. In the field of yogis, they welcome thorns, not only the flowers.
So how do you see suffering as a bliss in your personal life?
Very smart question. But I'm blessed by suffering, yes. I was beaten a lot. In this world, if you are beaten, then you can make a safe. If you would like to come into a safe, you have to be beaten. But there should be some compassion. Someone has beaten me not to kill, but maybe to carve. You might be beaten by nature. You might be beaten by something else than human beings. You might be beaten by some disasters. Some wounds, some inner wounds, outer wounds, makes no difference. You are beaten. Sometimes people, they beat themselves in the thought level. There are so many people in the world who kill themselves. This suicide. So if you are beaten or if you are suffering, observe your breath. Try to be conscious. What's going on? What is the pain? Because pain is in outer layer from the consciousness. In our core level, in our soul, there is no pain. There is no pleasure. There is nothing. It's a different territory. But outside layers are painful. If I pinch you, the pain is in outer layer of your consciousness. If you are a well meditator, the pain you can witness without any reaction. There are many yogis in the world, even Jesus Christ, Mansur, when they were being penalized, they were in full consciousness. They could even forgive those who were, punishing them. Yeah. So pain is in outer layer, not in the core.
So to what extent do you see the very close connectivity between suffering and enlightenment in this lifetime?
The ultimate from suffering is enlightenment. Enlightenment has many, perceptions, many ideas, many different variations of understanding in the world. Okay, but if you give reference of Buddha, enlightenment is you discover a lavish rainbow around your head. Your aura will be luminous. You will be, magnified by the cosmic energy. Now you are the cosmic energy. You are symmetrical to the cosmos or core of the cosmos. So when you are enlightened, your hormones will be changed. Your scalp, the size of your scalp could be decreased or increased. Certain electrochemical changes will occur in your body system, in your mind. So if someone is enlightened, he could be recognized, he could be identified from far. You observe him, you see him, and you realize that yes, he is enlightened because he has a rainbow like Buddha or Krishna or Rama or any other Goraknath or any other enlightened person. Each and every human being, they have a potentiality to awake, to be enlightened. And if they are enlightened, they could discover a rainbow around their head.
Among the various enlightened masters of the world, who are your best buddies?
There are many buddies in the world who are enlightened. I especially would like to talk about Western world, where Eastern people has misbehaved them. Though there are Plato is enlightened, Aristotle, Socrates, they are enlightened people.
So how they are misused?
Misused because Eastern people think only Eastern people could be enlightened. Enlightenment is not a property of Eastern people. It's it's universal. Pablo Picasso, the artist, is an enlightened artist. Otherwise, he could not paint like that.
Exactly.
Shakespeare is enlightened. Even Einstein, an enlightened person.
Albert Einstein.
Yes.
Of course. Yes.
Many scientists are enlightened. Otherwise, they could not explore. They could not discover. Without being enlightened, how you can discover things? But enlightenment in spirituality, Eastern definition. I previously told you that if you talk about a Buddha, he might need a rainbow, a lavish aura. Otherwise, he could not be a Buddha. That's why people, they cannot claim, they should not claim in spirituality. I never claim my enlightenment unless I gain the aura, active aura around my head. So it's very dangerous to claim things. If somebody avers that he is an enlightened person or nirvanic, he has achieved such state of consciousness, nirvana or any state, it's very dangerous. It could be seen on your life that you are enlightened. The individual claiming their enlightenment could be fake. So I would like to continue that. Not only Buddha, Confucius, Lao Tzu, Chuang Tzu, or any other like this in East are enlightened. Guru Nanak, even Osho, Sri Aurobindo, Kabir. There are so many dimensions of enlightenment in East. But even in West, I would like to repeat it. There are enlightened people. Even Stephen Hawking, the scientist who has recently passed away, is an enlightened being. I hope I could quench your thoughts.
Yeah, it makes sense. So how do you see the practice, the spiritual practice?
Spiritual practice is a different thing.
Let me finish my question.
Okay.
So how do you see the spiritual practice, hardcore spiritual practice in Christianity, mainly in Roman Catholic tradition?
They practice certain types of praying or healing methodologies. Okay, I had done some research on Roman Catholic dimension. I went through Bible, some spiritual retreats of Roman Catholics in South India. I liked it, especially the funda of forgiveness. At least they are repeating something to forgive even the enemy. I never heard in my religion to forgive the enemy. There are certain revenge systems in my religion. In Bhagavad Gita, they teach revenge. In Ramayana, they teach revenge. Okay, but in Buddhism, there is something I found like forgiveness and compassion. And in Christianity, they forgive. But Christianity has been politicized a lot. The most politicized religion is Christianity. Religion should not be politicized. Rather, you can spiritualize your religion. Politicizing a religion is decreasing its value. But if you would like to spiritualize your religion, you can be enlightened. You can go uplift.
So there can be many commonalities and differences between spirituality and religion. So what do you think?
There is a vast difference between spirituality and religion. But if you mingle them, you can discover something very precious to run a life, to run a better life. People are seeking a better life, better health. Okay, so spirituality could give you something very omnipotent, something very omniporous. Because human beings are omniscient. I am an omniscient being. I am omnipotent. if I am potential for that dimension, that supramental dimension, then I must dig it, I must practice it, I must study, research and follow such things in my life to go supramental. That's why I would like to bring Sri Aurobindo in my life. The integration of yoga, the integral meditation. Work and meditation, you try to mix it and discover something beyond.
I'm sure you must have some understanding of German mystic Friedrich Nietzsche. So if you would like to make a comparative life studies between Friedrich Nietzsche and Sri Aurobindo from the two sides of the world, how do you see both of them?
I'm not to be very honest, I'm not a student of literature, neither of English or any literature. Okay, but I try to scan the wisdom of the world in my lifetime. What's going on? What had happened in the world, in special reference to wisdom. So, if you ask me about Nietzsche, I would like to go far beyond than Nietzsche. He's Zarathustra. If you would like to talk about Nietzsche, you must talk about Zarathustra.
Exactly, yes.
So, I might get energy of Zarathustra while I do meditation. I could radiate many spiritual souls, many divine souls while doing meditation. So, while I was performing a special kind of meditation in my life, Zarathustra came. The pronunciation is a little bit different. Zarathustra came. He's a multi-dimensional yogi. Okay, so he, for the first time in the world, he talked about superhuman. The ultimate light dimension of human being. Because the evolution doesn't stop here in this masculine system. It goes beyond light.
Yes.
We are yet to be an existence of light in one day. One day we will be light, will be dissolved in light, still we are conscious. Still we are operating our lives very faster than now, like a superhuman.
Exactly the same. Zarathustra just tries to portray human beings and animals. They have got the same instincts. That's why he says people have to become superhuman. I appreciate that.
Not only human beings and animals. Each and every particles of the earth, either living or dead, the animals, the plants, everything are connected. We're not different. Our instinct is same because we came from the sun, the solar dimension. We all. And later we have a different function in the life, so we are categorized in different dimensions.
So, can you tell me, why do you think you are in the field of spirituality?
Well, I didn't drag myself into the spirituality. I found that I'm already in spirituality. I discovered that. I'm already in spirituality. But I had no idea at that time. My mind was preoccupied by mundane things. The Maya, where I was born in the world.
The illusion.
But while I was doing Vipassana, deep Vipassana meditations, I found myself within the territory of spirituality. That's how I was blessed.
So you see mainly is a part of a sadhak or meditator or explorer only. After being some days at Vipassana. So how do you think?
Nowadays, see, I don't go to Vipassana centers for many years. That was in my previous, while I was studying things, I did long sessions. More or less, I was not treated well in Vipassana after about 2-3 years of my practice. Because something anomalous occurred on my system. Something very enigmatic and mysterious, which I even could not identify what's going on. And the Vipassana masters, alias psychiatric doctors, they diagnosed me some disease, mental disease. I didn't accept it. They even medicated me, though I was not violent. Only I was hearing some voices, some visions, some Vijaya ideas, some extraterrestrial connections. Since I'd been a writer, I wanted to write such experience. I wanted to witness it. But the Vipassana masters, they try to medicate me. And since then, some errors occur in my system, which it took me several years to come out from the medication, the effect of medications. So, let you ask the main question what you wanted to know.
So, how do you feel if those Vipassana masters put Shakyamuni Buddha in their center these days?
They might ask them some donations,
Okay.
So we talked a lot about spirituality, religion, and the happenings of East and West. At the end, in this 21st century, how do you see this spirituality can heal the agonies or the pains or the sufferings of the modern day people?
The science should go to the extreme dimension of spirituality. Science and spirituality should go together.
That's what
they are doing now. They are doing now. Scientists are helping the Buddha to get enlightened once again in this world, because each and every child are Buddha, if they are carved so. So we want not only human beings in the world, we want Buddha. So let's not go and worship only the statue of Buddha. Let's build Buddha in each houses, every houses. We need Buddhas, little Buddhas, big Buddhas, So only Buddhas, either male or female. So for that, what we should do is we meditate, we observe our breath, we try to know who we are, we introspect ourselves with the help of Buddha. Buddha is ultimate solution for the world, for the agony. Because we react to the agony, we react to the misery, and we be very happy to the bliss. Pleasure, we welcome it. But pain, misery, we don't want in our life. If we try to be balanced in both situations, if there is an extreme pleasure, I don't go much happy. I be in balance. And if there are pain in life, misery, I also try to be in balance.
So you talk about middle path.
Middle path is the ultimate solution.
Thank you for your precious time with this team and to myself.
God bless you.
I'm happy to be here.
Thank you very much.